Welcome back, everybody. I am Nick at Tiny Track Cars, and we are back for Group 2 of what we're calling our Lukewarm Tamale Tournament, which is the alternates for our Hot Tamale Tournament that we held in Candy Mountain. This is Group number 2. Group number 1 has already ran right here on the track. We saw something amazing. If you did not see that video, check it out right here. All right, and you can see on our wall here, we have Daryl, Bay City, Diecast, moved on Group 1. And Group number 2, in the Audi, we have Cassius Stark racing against Psycho from Mountain High Diecast. And last but not least, Mr. Dark from Dubious Diecast in a 68 Shelby GT 500. Let's line them up.
All right, race number 1 of 6, folks. They will rotate one position clockwise. At the halfway point, they will scramble the orders so they're not behind the same car again in the second half. We have close to us here, we have Cassius Stark in that Audi. He's going down over the jump first. He takes that jump well. He does a barrel roll back onto his wheels and travels down the track in first place. Will anyone be able to catch him? There's a battle between the Charger and the Mustang in the back. The Mustang cuts off the Charger and crosses the finish line sideways. We'll watch that again for you real quick because that was an awesome finish by Mr. Dark. Mr. Dark takes 2 points. Cassius Stark in that Audi wagon takes 3 points. And Psycho in that Charger takes 4 points. They rotate one spot clockwise. Close to us here we have the Audi, Charger and the Mustang in the far lane. Charger charging ahead down into that jump first. Will he be able to land it smooth? He lands it smooth and takes off. Will anyone be able to catch him here in race number 2? The other two are battling in the back. Who will take first, second, and third? Charger, Audi, Mustang. 1, 2, and 3 as they cross the finish line. There you have Cassius Stark with 5 points, 4 points for Psycho, and 3 for Mr. Dark. Race number 3, they're out of there. This time we have the Charger close to us. Looks like Mr. Dark hit a little bit of a bump there and slowed him down just slightly. They go down the dip. The Charger and Psycho is over at first. Cassius Stark spins around over the jump, has a hard time. It looks like he is still going. There's a battle for first and second, and Psycho in the Charger takes it and takes 3 points in this race. And folks, there you have it. There you have Cassius Stark in an Audi wagon coming in for third place. And watch that. He clips the side of the track, does a full flip over, spins around backwards, and luckily is able to finish it. Folks, something tells me he will need that point here if he wants to be in contention to move on to the finals with Bay City Daryl. All right, they scramble the order just a little bit so they're not behind the same driver in the second half. The Charger is out front, but the Audi has the inside in this turn. Audi first, but the Charger is side by side. The Charger rolls it over, comes to a stop, and no one is able to get by. We have a 3-way DNF, and unfortunately Mr. Dark is down there on the ground. He did not make it over the jump somehow, folks. I hope there was no damage done to his car and he can move on and continue with his races. We're going to redo that race in the same order we did. Cassius Stark down in the jump first, but Psycho passes him in the air. He spins around backwards. Cassius, that is, in the Audi. Was Mr. Dark able to get by him? We should find out right now. Mr. Dark does not get by him. They both finish in reverse as they cross the finish line. Charger, Audi, Mustang. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got the Charger is Psycho with 10 points, leading the pack with Cassius Stark and Audi right behind. We're into race 5, folks. 2 more races. This is a close one. It's still anyone's game as we go into race 5 here. The Mustang is off first. The Mustang clips the landing and messes everybody else up. Luckily, the Charger does not fall off the track, saving his car and potentially his chance for winning. They will rerun this race again. They'll line back up. Down in the dip again they go. Everyone makes it clean, but the Charger lands a little rough and spins over. He's on his hood. Now it's a battle between Cassius Stark and Mr. Dark into the finish line. Mr. Dark wanted to take the inside, but does not get by Cassius, and Cassius will put 3 more points on the board. And going into the last race, we have just a 1-point difference between first and second place. We have Cassius Stark with 11 and Psycho with 10. They're out of there for race number 6. Keep an eye on that Psycho in the Charger and Cassius Stark in that Audi. Those are the 2 to watch in this battle. One of these 2 will be moving on here, folks. It looks like Psycho is far out in front. He'll be walking away with this one, but he spins around backwards, giving Cassius an open door to pass him at the finish line. Will he do it? No! Psycho takes the win. And folks, I believe that ties up the score at 13 points. And this round 2 battle will go into overtime. These two will battle. It's the first to win 2 races. They'll alternate lanes every race. Psycho in the far lane, which is the slightly faster lane, we have found out he gets that lane because he got more first place finishes, and he takes that outside lane. And it looks like after a close battle there over the jump, it will pay off for him. That might be the advantage he needs to move on to round 2. Psycho, then Cassius Stark. They will switch lanes and run it again. Psycho out front, 1 win to none. But Cassius Stark in the faster lane. Who will win this battle? As they go around turn 2, down in the dip, they're side by side. Psycho tries to take the inside, but does not get by. And Cassius Stark will run down the track and take the win in race number 2, tying the score to 1-1, but taking out some people with him in the meantime. That was very uncalled for, Cassius Stark. You are going to get bonus points removed from your score. All right, folks. The last race, the winner of this race right here, is the one that will move on to the finals with Bay City Daryl. Psycho on the outside, he has the advantage here, being the first down in the dip and into that turn. Lands it a little bit sideways, spins out, and Cassius Stark is able to pass on the outside, folks. Cassius Stark, as long as he can keep it on the track, he will win, and he will move on, winning 2 out of the 3 races in this tiebreaker match. And folks, that is right. Cassius Stark in the Audi will move on and join Bay City Daryl in the finals. Until next time, stay tuned, stay passionate, and get ready for more exciting moments on the track.